We can do both the Sanders-McCain bill, the Veterans bill, and we can do this. And there is a need for this. I was proud to join Senator Warren of Massachusetts in presenting the Bank on Students Emergency Loan Refinancing Act. I come from a state, we have the distinction of being fourth in the nation in terms of the level of debt that our students have when they graduate from college, over 30,000. And then we see people who've gone to graduate school with a lot more. I do college roundtables all the time. Kids working 20, 30, 40 hours a week while going to school. I have kids tell me that they're giving blood while they're in school. We need to address this. This is only a part of what we need to do when talking about the cost of college. But why are you able to refinance your home loan in this country? You're able to refinance your car loan. You're able to refinance a business loan, but you can't refinance your student debt. That makes just no sense. And this has become a macroeconomic issue. Economists agree that this, because of the level of student debt, and if you're paying 10% interest on it, it makes a huge difference. And therefore, you're not able to save up enough to put a down payment on a house, or you're not able enough to buy a car. You're not able to move out of your parents' house. This would help 550,000 Minnesotans. 550,000 Minnesotans. That's 1 out of every 10 Minnesotans. And what pays for it is saying that people who make over $1 million a year would pay in income taxes what people making $60,000 a year make. This is about fairness. We all know that in the last number of decades, and especially in the last number of years, that virtually all new income has flowed to those at the top. Why not say, look, a hedge fund manager, the top 40 hedge fund managers make as much as 300,000 teachers. Why shouldn't they pay 30% on their income? And why not benefit the millions and millions and millions of Americans who have student debt and let them refinance their debt like you can with homes, home loans, car loans, business loans? It just seems that this is a matter of fairness. It's also a matter of, it's smart economics. It's smart economics because economists agree that the $1.2 trillion in student debt has hurt this economy. So it seems to make common sense. And this isn't political. It's not political if the other side votes for it. If the other side votes for it, then we can help millions and millions of Americans refinance debt they have, just like other Americans can refinance their debt on credit card debt or home debt. This just makes too much sense. And it shouldn't be political. This should be bipartisan. And we should get to this and then move on to the Sanders-McCain bill, which I've co-sponsored. I want to get on that. I want to be able to get on a lot of legislation. And we've seen in this Congress and in the last several Congresses, sometimes the minority doing what it can to slow down the process, to gum up the works here. I would love to get to the Veterans Bill immediately after passing this. So, thank you, Mr. President. I would suggest the absence of a quorum.
The clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Alexander.